What if you had to take more than 100 pills every day and wake up at 5 in the morning to do the same thing that you have to do forever? What if you ate the same food every day, which you have been eating for many years and will continue to eat in the future? Yes, this is not a lie, this is absolutely true. Now, you must know Bryan Johnson, whose age is 47 years, but it is said that his heart is like that of an 18-year-old boy, and his skin is said to be like that of a 37-year-old man. And even the erection in his penis is said to be like that of an 18-year-old boy. Actually, he sleeps with an erection chip attached to his penis daily, which monitors his erection and keeps giving signals continuously. And while sleeping, he sleeps with a light on his face, which produces collagen. Look, our sunlight does not directly fall on us like that, but even indirectly it harms our facial skin. That is why he has installed such curtains in his house that sunlight does not even come near him. Bryan Johnson spends millions of dollars every year on his health testing and anti-aging experiments. His goal is not to stay fit. His goal is to stop the process of aging. His day starts at 5 o'clock. He does not wake up with an alarm. Rather, he tries to wake up according to a natural sleep rhythm. As soon as he wakes up, first of all, he tracks his condition. Because in his body, as I told you, he uses an erection tracker in his penis and lights on his face to increase collagen. And he also uses many other things while sleeping. So after waking up in the morning, he also does his testing. After that, first of all, after testing his body, which includes flossing, brushing, and tongue cleaning after checking everything, he then gets involved in all the health activities, which include exercising, strength training, cardio, balance training, and flexibility and mobility. He tries to track every part of his body scientifically during the week. Look, whether anti-aging is completely possible or not, scientists still have not given any clear opinion on this. But yes, it can definitely be slowed down, which Bryan Johnson has shown by doing it. And some of our celebrities also use this method. For example, you must have seen that some celebrities are very old in age, but they look much younger than their age. Whereas an ordinary person at the same age starts looking much older than them. Why does this happen? Is it only because of money? No, this is not just a game of money. This is a game of a strong routine, a routine that is not within everyone's ability to follow. Not everyone can follow this routine because this routine is very, very difficult. Look, Bryan Johnson's goal is not just to live a long life. His goal is to remain healthy, stay active, and remain functional for a longer period of time despite increasing age. His bedroom is like a scientific laboratory, where attention is paid to temperature, lighting, and other environmental factors. He pays attention to every small detail. There are many doctors involved in taking care of his health, and scientists also continue to do research on him. However, there is also debate in the scientific community regarding many of his methods. Some experts believe that many of the good habits he follows, such as adequate sleep, regular exercise, and a balanced diet, can be beneficial for health, while some others say that more scientific evidence is still needed for many anti-aging treatments. But this also raises a question. If you had unlimited money, the world's best doctors, and modern technology, would you also try to slow down your aging? Look, the answer to this question can be different for everyone. But we are talking about Bryan Johnson. He has made maintaining a low body fat percentage, good cardiovascular fitness, and high-quality sleep his priorities. He regularly monitors his fitness and health indicators. And because of this, he also claims that when attempts are made to measure the age and functionality of every important part of his body, the biological age of many of his organs is much lower than his actual age. Bryan Johnson continuously conducts testing on his body. Over the years, he has undergone thousands of medical tests, including blood tests, scans, fitness tests, and many types of health examinations. As I mentioned at the beginning, he takes more than 100 pills throughout the day, including vitamins, collagen, protein-related supplements, and pills used to address various deficiencies related to his body. And he does this according to the advice of scientists and medical experts. Look, wherever Bryan Johnson goes, many times the first thing he does is get the environment of that place checked. He also checks the AQI, which means the air quality index. Once, he came to India for a podcast, and the podcast had just started, but his team informed him that the AQI level there was somewhat high. And he left the podcast in the middle and went back. So you can understand from this how serious he is about his health. Although he later did podcasts, He only attends podcasts or events after complete investigation and checking, making sure that there is nothing there that could harm his body. Perhaps there is hardly anyone else in this world who is so dedicated to his body. Talking about celebrities, celebrities also use many treatments because they do not have enough time to follow a complete routine like Bryan Johnson. Because Bryan Johnson is a businessman, whereas celebrities have to work in all kinds of environments. They have to perform action scenes, romance scenes, fight scenes, and they also have to act under the sun. So for them, following this kind of routine is not possible. But as far as we know, celebrities also undergo many treatments for anti-aging. If I have to mention one name first, then I would take the name of Tom Cruise because it seems that Tom Cruise is one of the most advanced people in anti-aging in Hollywood. Although there are many other actors who also look very young, Tom Cruise appears to be ahead of them all. Tom Cruise's routine is also very challenging because, along with acting, he also has to perform his own stunts. Because of this, he has to pay even more attention to his body, his dieting, his exercise, his daily routine, his breakfast, his dinner, and everything else. Because he is not only an actor but also a stuntman, and perhaps very few actors in this world have performed stunts like him. That is why his films create such a huge impact in cinemas. Look, according to the law of nature, whoever has come to this earth will definitely have to leave one day. We cannot change that, but we can slow it down for some time. Science has advanced to this point so far, but science has still not reached the point of changing it completely. Now let's come back to Bryan Johnson. After his workout, he uses a dry sauna for about 20 minutes. After this, he uses red light therapy and other wellness protocols, which he claims help with recovery and health optimization. One of Bryan Johnson's biggest specialties is his diet. He does not eat for taste, but for data. Every calorie, every nutrient, and every meal has only one purpose: that his data keeps getting better and better day by day. People often also refer to him as super veggie, because he eats foods such as broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms, garlic, ginger, olive oil, seeds, and other nutritious foods. And for protein, he takes special kinds of protein and nutrient mixtures, which include berries, protein, collagen, and other supplements. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, he takes more than 100 pills, so he also takes a large number of supplements for medical and nutritional purposes. Because of this, Bryan Johnson has continuously conducted many tests on his body. Over the years, he has undergone thousands of medical tests. Blood tests, fitness tests, skin tests, and many other types of tests. He has undergone almost every kind of test. Based on all these things, Bryan Johnson claims that the erectile function of his penis is like that of an 18-year-old boy. Even though he is almost 50 years old, he claims that his penile erectile function is similar to that of an 18-year-old boy. This is quite a shocking fact. These were some amazing facts about Bryan Johnson. Do you also know someone who is this dedicated to their health? If yes, then definitely tell us in the comments. And if you are also someone like that, then make sure to leave your comment as well, and don't forget to like and share the video. More interesting videos like this will keep coming. See you in our next video.